The relationship between a predator and prey species, P-R-E-Y? Yeah, P-R-E-Y. Species is modeled by P1 is this, P2 is that. Okay, I'm assuming this is predator because there's fewer of them than the prey. Is that always true? I don't know. Maybe if you look at like ants and elephants, you could say that, well, ants are the predators of elephants. And there's few, I don't know. Maybe too tangential. With P1 being predators, okay, and P2 being prey. Both measured in months. Ah, makes sense with the 24. Ah, one's sine and one's cosine, so they kind of offset each other. Interesting. What is the average predator population during the period 0 to 6, i.e. the first 6 months? Okay, so all we're concerned about is this, not that, and we want to find the average value. So average value, you find the area under the curve, squish it into a box, and go from there. So this is our standard equation for area under the curve. That is an A, an alpha, if you will, not a, alpha, predator, wolf. That works. I'm good with that. That is an A, not a 2. That's just a, pardon my handwriting. I'm sorry. I should write more clearly and concisely. I do not. Okay. So integral 8,000 plus 1,000 sine of pi over t. Well, this will definitely never be over 9,000. Okay. So we have the integral. This is, I need to switch to purple. I'm pretty sure that the color is, why my handwriting is so bad. Definitely the color. So we have 8,000 t plus 1,000. And the integral of sine is negative cosine. So we're going to have, yes. And then we will multiply by the reciprocal of the derivative of the interior. You can figure that out through a substitution. So 24 over pi. So the way you do that is you'd say that u equals pi t over 24. 24, not 29. Oh, blue. And we're going to solve this from 0 to 6. This first 6 months, right? First 6 months. Okay. And this will give us the total. This will give us the area under the curve. So this will give us something like population times months, which doesn't even make sense, which is why we'll divide by the months at the bottom. It'll give us the average population. So we'll do 8,000 times 6 minus 1,000 cosine of pi, 6 pi over 4, 24. So 6 over 24 is 1/4. So this is going to be the same as pi over 4 times 24 over pi minus, and then we plug in 0, and we have 0 minus 1,000 cosine of 0, which is 1, times 24 over pi. Does that seem reasonable? That does seem reasonable. Because when you plug in the 0 here, you get cosine of 0, which is 1. All right? Then I'm going to simplify this, and then I'm going to calculator it. So 6 times 8 is 48, so we have 48,000 minus, I'll say 24,000 over pi cosine of pi over 4. Cosine of pi over 4 is square root of 2 over 2. But I'll let someone else do that math. Okay? I'm going to simplify this one more time. That should actually be a plus, plus, plus. So we do 48. Actually, I'm going to do it this way. Maybe. So we have 24,000 times the quantity 2 minus. And then we will have 1 over plus 1 over pi minus square root of 2 over 2 pi. Maybe I'm getting too adventurous here with my simplification. Maybe I should let the calculator do the work, but we shall see. So let's see how much we can do at once. 24,000. And is that 2 plus 1 over pi? Plus 1 over pi. 1 divided by pi minus a square root of 2 over 2 pi. Square root of 2 over quantity 2 pi. And we'll see how this looks. Wolfram's pretty good about figuring out what I mean. Yeah, okay. So we have 50,000. Okay, so one thing we need to look at right here. Go back here. This is the, change colors for emphasis. Area under the curve. We need to divide this by the width of our rectangle, which in this case is b minus a, which is 6 minus 0, which is 6. So we need to take that whole value right there and divide by 6. So add an extra set of parentheses. You can never get too nested, especially when talking about predators and prey. Parentheses, divide by 6, and our answer is 8372. So 8373. 8373. I'm good with that. 8373. You guys got that memorized? Okay. Perfect. Yes. Okay. Let's see if this is an actual possible legitimate answer. And it is. It is. Huzzah. Good for us. Good for us. Good for us. Okay. I know this is, it's like, what? You spend all this time circling it? I know. I'm basking in the fact that I got the answer right. So excited. Okay. Backtrack. Recap. So this is an average value problem. The idea is we have a graph with an area under the curve. We want to transform this funny shape into a rectangle to basically see the average value. Until we find the area under the curve, we divide by the width here, which is going to be the final value, initial value. And we're looking for the height of this rectangle, which is given by this equation. Area under the curve divided by b minus a gives us the height. So the average value of predators during the first 6 months will be 8,373. That's how you do this problem. Go team.